Now let's explain to you guys how your religion created evolution. Okay. Well, because, God's perfect, right? And God created people that were imperfect and had to be thrown out of heaven and cast into purgatory and hell because they tried to take over, right? Which is nonsensical, because if God was perfect, God wouldn't make anything imperfect, right? And you get Stephen Hawking, there is nothing perfect. Without flaw, what is flaw to you? Is a child flawed to you? Is water flawed to you? Is food flawed to you? What about cotton and strawberries? Is that flawed to you? How about a really good orgasm? Is that flawed to you? Okay, do you understand? Okay, and then I get all these people, he's doing it wrong. Jesus, you did it wrong. Because it's been 2,024 years since their God died to save them from them being bad, being wrong and bad. Okay? And no perfect God would sit there for 2,024 years waiting in the sky to come down and kill everybody you want dead when he was good and ready. God's not a bitch. God is an omnipotent essence of all existence. Okay? Perfection. My brother-in-law, with that whole thing when we talked about, I said, man, it says in the book of Job that Job was perfect. So he's like Jesus. No. Applied to human beings, it means mature. And applied to God, it means without flaw. Okay, so Jesus is God. Jesus is like Job. Why? Because Jesus is the creation. And the creation is flawed. Okay. 2 and 2 is 4. Okay, so do you see how creationists created evolution? Because you're taking your perception of what you call creation and placing it on omnipotence, which you can't do. And it says that in your Bibles and your Qurans and so forth, so on, so on, so forth. And so, Earl, I'm obnoxious, yes, okay? And I'm doing this correctly, and you're not doing it. So since you're not doing it, you're obviously not doing it correctly, right? Are you the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer? Did you go in and clean up Fort Puka, the child molesting fuckface fact capital of the entire world? And don't tell me I'm doing it wrong, because you're not doing it and I am. All right. I love this guy. I get it. I hear you. Obviously, I'm doing this because I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. I tell you, I love you, right? So, that's David Marley, folks. Well, that's me mimicking David Marley. That's not actually David Marley. That's David Marley's song that he wrote down and sang for money. Yeah, I'm still working on that kid. He don't listen too good. I think it's because I look more like his grandpa than his pop. He's got grandpa issues. Like most women you date, they got uncle issues, daddy issues, grandpa issues, And then you get guys, it's just just don't think with your dick, okay? And she won't go into PTSD every time you act like one. Okay? I hear you. I love you too, obviously. Okay. So, so let's load this up. And, all you wannabes out there, you're not the Messiah. The Messiah is a living embodiment of faithful peace in thought, language, and action. But you get mad. David, when Goliath came to rape everybody, did you get a little mad? Okay. Jesus, when you cleared out the temple, when they was doing idolatry in the temple, did you get a little mad? Okay. I'm the Messiah, bitch. Shut up. Okay. I'm feeling very Eddie Murphy today. I think I'm going to go be a vampire in Brooklyn. Okay. I love you guys. Okay. You know that. All right. You love me. You're just saying it. In order to mean it, you got to live the Lord's Prayer with me. All right.